All right, here is a Sling Control MLOK install video. In your kit, you're going to receive the MLOK hook piece, the 1913 pick rail Sling Control retract piece, cord lock, and the appropriate wrenches, shot cord, and you're going to need scissors for an install. To speed this up, I've already installed the hook piece and the Sling Control retract. But when you do that, basically you want to get them lined up on your rail so that the screws are in line. And with the hook piece, you're going to see a couple notches here. These go on the bottom. They will correspond with the protruding notches on the cord lock. When the cord lock is resting here, when the sling is strapped up, that basically keeps it from sliding side to side. When you torque down the plastic components, you're going to want to do so with the wrench in this orientation to prevent breaking the plastic, and that will apply proper torque. Basically, you just want to get them snug and then go another eighth of a turn or so. To install the cord lock and shot cord, I would go ahead and give this a very light melt just to clean up any fraying you might have. You're going to go ahead, tighten this down, and the way it's going to end up, you're going to feel increasing pressure as that set screw gets close to flush with the top of the cord lock. That's fine. Sometimes it's flush. Sometimes it might be protruding a little bit. But once you feel increasing pressure, maybe go another eighth to a quarter of a turn, and then you're good. To install the shot cord, you're going to take your free end, put it through one end of your retract device, pull it all the way through so that your cord lock is out on the left side of your gun or on the right side if you're weird and want to run your sling on the right side. Take the other end of your cord, run it down through the bottom of the rail underneath like that, run it up over the top of the MLOK hook piece, and then come back around the back side of the rail. You don't want to put tension on the cord at this point. You want it to be tight with no slack all the way around the rail. We're going to trim it. Probably, I'll usually go about a ½ inch past the hole on the retract device. So right around here. So I'm just going to mark that with my thumbnail. I'm going to release tension, remove this from the top, which gives me a little more room to work. And then I can go ahead and trim the cord in that same spot. So at this point, you're going to run the free end of the cord through the back side of the retract device, and then go ahead and tighten it down. I wouldn't melt the cord end just yet. You're probably going to have to make one more adjustment, maybe two, to get this perfectly right. Go ahead, tighten it down like you did on the first side. Then we're going to take the free end of the cord, pull it so the cord lock is tight to the retract device. You got your free end. Free end runs under the rail like so and up over the top of the MLOK hook. You notice there's a lot of slack here. So this is still definitely too loose. So I'm just going to go ahead, trim off about a quarter to 3/8. Less is more. Obviously, you can't add cord back on once you've removed it, but I ship with plenty of cordage. So if you screw up, you might have another shot at this. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll take about a ½ inch off. Go ahead, tighten your cord lock back down. Again, I would wait on melting this end of the cord until you're absolutely sure that it's where it needs to be. Repeat the process, pull the cord lock tight, free end back under the rail, up over the MLOK hook. That looks pretty good. There's no excess slack, but it's not pulled taut. So when you pull cord lock out, it should snap back. At this point, test with your sling, see how everything goes. This does not snap off easily without a sling. So it'll be a lot easier to work once your sling's on there. If you're happy with function and when you release the cord lock from your sling, it ends up tight to the retract device, you know you're good to go. At that point, I'd go ahead, pull this end of the cord out, melt it, and you're ready to rock.